Whether it makes you laugh, cry, scream, or fly, there's a song for every emotion. We're Mike and Priya, and we talk about the songs that make up the soundtrack to your life. Because life is in the lyrics.
Oh, Mother Nature, wherefore art thou, and why hast thou forsaken us?
Are we really kicking the episode off with weather?
Very Shakespearean.
Yeah, okay. Well, it has been pretty turbulent and crappy
Yes.
the last couple of days. Yesterday was an absolute
Shit show.
shit show. So for little listeners that are not in the Toronto or Southern Ontario region,
Yeah.
this is boring. Boring.
We should have a button for that.
I think we might, but I
How
don't
do
know
we-
where it is.
Yeah. How do we not have a
Boring.
boring? But maybe I should get my mom to record it.
Oh, that would be
She's
great.
the original. She's
Yeah.
the goat.
The OG.
The OG.
What's
exactly.
a goat?
Greatest of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the goat of the boring.
Do you consider yourself a goat?
In what regard?
Just in life.
I mean,
I mean, Priya, come on.
I do think quite highly of myself in many ways.
What?
Unbelievable. But that is only a new development. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
That was a
probably
bit
since
loud,
my
sorry.
50s. Jesus, take
I
it
know.
down.
Sorry.
Cheapers.
A little sighted.
Yeah. I didn't always have like a lot of confidence. I put on an air of confidence,
Uh-huh.
but am I in a therapy session now? What's
Yeah.
this business happening?
Tell me about that.
Well, I think actually that I used humor as a shield. And so I presented like I was really, really like confident. And then eventually, after 5 decades of living, I became confident.
Oh, okay.
See, folks? So if you pretend, if you live it, then it shall become truth.
It's just like Oprah said. Put it out there in the universe.
Provides.
And it will manifest itself.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yeah, great.
Didn't Oprah?
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like Oprah says.
Yeah.
Something about
Something about
send it out.
put it in the universe and blah, blah, blah.
And karma
Anywho.
will, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank God we moved on from the weather because
Yeah. I mean, I just would like to say about yesterday that I went to a
back
movie.
to
I
the
went to see The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about the weather specifically, but
What's The Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh my God. Do you have zero like awareness of major pop culture happenings?
That depends on what the pop culture is. What's The Mandalorian in Cornu? What
and
is it?
Grogu.
In Grogu?
It's the newest movie in the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian has been a TV series for 2 seasons,
Oh.
and now it's a movie
Okay.
starring Pedro Pascal and the cutest little creature that ever did exist, which some people call Baby Yoda. It is not Baby Yoda. He has a name, and his name is Grogu.
Okay. I have been seeing posters and stuff like that with this
Yes.
Baby Yoda thing.
Yes. Also, excellent marketing, I just want to say, because the Mandalorian creed, it's sort of like I don't know if I'd call it a religion, but anyways, it's a creed. And their saying is, this is the way,
Okay. Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
as I was driving to the theater yesterday, I saw a big, huge, one of those digital signs on the side of the building, and it had an arrow pointing to the theater saying, this is the way.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I thought,
That's very good. Slow clap. Mhm.
very well done.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So you saw it?
I saw it. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie for families. I don't think if you're looking for a major story arc or anything that this is the movie for you. But if you're just looking for that Grogu to be so adorable and cute,
Who did you go with?
my friend Linda, you know
Oh,
Linda.
Linda. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then we walked across the street, like literally not even a 2-minute walk, but it was pouring rain, and I wore waterproof shoes.
Mm-hmm.
They were not waterproof. One of them was not waterproof. There's a leak.
Okay.
There is a leak in that shoe, and I got water in there. And so I had to sit for dinner with a wet, clammy sock.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Did you ever have, as a kid, did you ever have like wet feet from boots and snow and going out and playing and stuff like that?
Mike, I'm sure I did. Are you asking me to remember a specific time of this happening?
Well, if you're so tortured about what happened yesterday, one would think
Yeah.
it would spark memories of your childhood. I'm just saying.
Well, no, it did
No, it
not. It
doesn't.
did not.
Okay.
I just want to say, me no like getting wet.
Okay.
Although I should maybe rephrase
Never,
that.
no, nope.
In some situations, it's lovely. Just
Yeah,
lovely.
let's just move along, shall we?
Yeah, sure, sure. What do you have to say, Mike? What's been going on in your life this week?
This week. Okay, well, what did happen this
Last
week? Last week. It was a short week.
Yeah,
which
because it
was
was
great.
holiday.
It was a busy week. But I was thinking more about talking about what's coming up because we had a lot going on. Well, I have a lot going on.
We do.
Next weekend.
Okay, excuse me.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Next weekend, we have our road trip.
Road trip, baby. Road trip. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going out to Tara, and that'll be fun. And then the weekend after that, I'm headed to Ottawa.
Oh, what you doing in that town?
Some friends.
Nation's capital.
The nation's capital. Dawn is very close with all of his high school friends, so, and they're all turning 60 this year, or within the next 18 months or so. So everybody's having 60th birthday parties.
Like a group 60th party?
There is a group 60th party in Spain in the fall.
Are you going?
I sure am.
Oh.
Never been to Spain.
Me
Oh, you haven't been?
No.
No, it's been on our list for a long time.
Do you guys need someone to come and just organize the festivities?
Absolutely
for you?
not. All organized. Susie, shout out to Susie, who is the pro
so
organizer.
girls are allowed.
Wives. And, well, they're not just wives, they're friends. These are some of the people that have turned 60.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm a friend.
Yeah, I know, but you're not turning 60.
But I'm your podcast wife.
Yeah, okay. But no, you're still not coming.
We could do a special episode.
We'll do it
On
through the
location.
airwaves.
Fine, whatever. This is clearly not going to happen.
No, but Ottawa in 2 weekends, going for Becky's 60th birthday party.
Oh, nice.
So we're doing that. And then the week after that, I'm headed to Newfoundland.
Oh, what are you doing there?
I have a conference to go to, a work conference. I haven't been to a work conference it's got to be over a decade.
Isn't this like just thrilling for all of you to hear?
Well,
No, I mean,
do you go to conferences?
I used to go to conferences all the time. I don't go to conferences anymore.
And why
But
not?
I also don't have a job. Like a real
You're an entrepreneur.
natural, like a typical job. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
so I don't go to conferences anymore.
Yeah, but for someone who does have a job and who works with people,
Yes.
a lot of the professional development stuff that we do is all internal stuff.
Right.
And I find it kind of like
Yeah.
a little incestuous. It's going to be, I'm really looking forward to going to a conference. There's going to be over 800 delegates.
What? Okay.
Yep, it's going to be big.
In
And
downtown, in St. John's?
Yes.
Yes.
Right
Great-
at the
great
conference
town.
center. I've never been.
You've never
This is
been?
my first.
Okay. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Do you have some time to see the sights?
Not a ton, but we are going to be doing some hiking on
Yeah.
the Sunday when we arrive, Sunday afternoon. And
Okay.
then before our flight, before we depart on Thursday, we're going to see some whales and some icebergs, I hope. Or icebergs and some whales, I hope.
Yes, but
It'll
also,
be easier to spot the icebergs than it will be the whales.
is this iceberg season? Because,
Uh-huh.
okay, I had been to Newfoundland so many times and have never seen the icebergs.
Ever in
No.
June?
Ever, in any time that I went.
No, I know, but have you been in June?
I've probably been in most months. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't
Okay.
remember. I will say that I have had a lot of outdoor escapades
Oh, yes.
in various parts
I
of
know.
Newfoundland.
There's actually an escapade that you have not told us about that you...
That was Halifax.
Okay,
Right.
East Coast.
Yeah, and
Still.
that was in the back of a car.
And are
high
we
school
ever going to
styles.
have that?
I don't know. Maybe if the occasion calls for it. Maybe
Okay.
we should have an episode. Maybe there's an episode we can tie into, like, encounters, close encounters of the kind,
Yeah.
skin slapping.
I'm not sure I will be participating in that episode.
Oh, I know you have lots to say, though.
No, I don't.
I think
No.
you do.
Oh, by the way, hi, Mom. Hi.
As if you haven't said anything on this podcast about your love life.
With my husband.
Yes. Oh, so I see. So this
I'm a
55,
good boy.
57-year-old, however old you are, man cannot talk about previous encounters because of his mommy.
Kind of, yeah. I don't want to feel the wrath of her because
The wrath.
I
The
don't
wrath of
know
God.
if you picked up on this, but in our last episode,
Yeah, she
well, not
did.
our last episode, episode a couple of weeks ago, I accidentally said she was 84,
Yes, you did.
and she
She
shared with me her
she did not like that.
no, she was not happy at all. So
No.
I added a few extra years on top of her. She's only 82.
Do you remember what else she said in that response?
She actually sent a DM.
Uh-huh.
My mom slid into our
She
DMs.
did.
And what did she say, Priya?
She said, Mike, your mother is not 84. And then she said, and Priya, can you, basically, she said, Priya, can you shut it sometimes?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She said something like, is there any way that Priya could stop talking or something like that? I know.
It was closer to saying shut it than the way you put it.
Yeah.
And rightly so.
Yeah.
And, and I responded
But will
saying,
it make any difference?
I responded saying, I am trying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mike, you missed one important thing that's happening this week.
We are going to see Kalan. Yes.
Live. Toronto kid who is going to hit it big very soon, I'm sure. And that's at the Drake Underground on Friday. So maybe some of y'all want to join us there because I think it's going to be amazing.
We'll be the oldest ones there. We'll be the
Doesn't
chaperones.
matter. You keep saying that.
We will, though. It's true.
Yes,
It's true.
fine. So,
Okay.
okay.
Anyhow. All right.
Anywho,
Anything
yes.
else? Any more for any more?
Any more for any more? Well, I also have a lot going on.
Oh, really?
So I just want you to know that you're not
Okay.
the only one who has exciting plans. I'm seeing a friend on Wednesday for dinner. And then I'm going to a wine bar on Thursday with some other girlfriends. And then I have, of course, the concert. And then we're going to Katera. And then I'm hosting a great event for VegTO, part of Climate Week, that is on June 1st. So I'm also very popular.
Are you popular or are you just busy?
To be popular. I think they both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not doing these things by myself.
No, it's true.
People have expressed a desire to spend time with me, and I have granted those wishes.
Jesus. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that sounds fantastic.
Okay, thank you very much.
Are we done? Can we move on?
I think we could probably move on because I don't think there's anything more exciting than what we've already said.
What we've already said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then. All right. Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. So, Mike,
yes.
can you sing it with me?
What am I singing?
Oh, I think you're going to know as soon as I say, 'cause the player's gonna play, play.
And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake.
I shake it off. Yeah. Good old Taylor never misses a chance to be mentioned on our podcast.
Yes. You are very inspired by her in almost every episode, and definitely for this episode. So
she is the inspiration for this week's topic because the topic is artists we can't seem to find any love for.
yeah,
There's some of those. Huh?
I'm interested to hear what you have to say about this.
Oh, I am interested to hear what you have to say about this.
Are you though?
I sure am. And I have some questions for you if you don't mention some of the people that I think you're going to mention.
Oh, okay. Well, you are going to be interested to hear what I have to say about this.
Ooh, okay. Well, then go ahead. Because you know what? I'm going to listen to Vi and I'm going to...
Shut it.
That's right.
Shh.
Shut it. Shut it.
All right. Well, one of the things that I have to say about this is I actually don't have a list of artists that I love to hate. I could not come up with any artists at all.
This is a total lie.
It's not true.
This
what
is
do you mean?
Total lie.
It's totally
Okay.
true.
Let me ask you how you feel about Adam Levine, Mike.
Adam Levine, yes, not a fan. Maroon 5 music, I don't mind it.
Okay.
But are we talking about artists we want that? What did you say this was about?
Well, artists
did you
that we
frame
just can't find any love for.
Artists that we just can't find any love for. Okay, I wasn't taking the approach about people.
Okay.
I was taking the approach about music.
Right,
I was thinking
okay.
about music. Like, do I hate music? No.
Right. And you know what? Let's qualify because hate is a very strong word. And I don't think there are any people, actually there's one. There's one artist on my list that I would say I just hate
Okay.
her music.
Okay.
But all the
Sabrina?
others, She actually was one that was on my list for somebody I hated at first. I was just like, what is this stupid song Espresso that is on the radio every like 5 times an hour? And it's still on the radio regularly right now. But now she's one of my faves.
Yes, yeah.
So I can be actually,
Your
brought
mind
around.
can change. Well,
Yeah.
this is going to be controversial for you. And I don't think I've said this on the pod before, but I actually didn't like Taylor Swift. For the longest time, I was like, this girl, she is so hyped up. She cannot sing. This is just like, I don't understand the hype about her.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Yeah. And then I don't know what happened, but I just started listening to her music. And then I was like, she is really good. She's a great songwriter.
This is a revelation.
And that was it. I was hooked. But for the longest time, I did not like her.
Do you have any concept of when that switch happened, like time-wise or maybe album-wise? Was there an album that came out and you're like, oh, I like this?
It was 1989.
Yeah. That, I think, made a lot of new fans for Taylor.
Yeah.
Because that was sort of her full-on, like, hardcore, I'm a pop star now.
Yeah, it was her first kind of big foray into, my understanding of that. Yeah. So there you go. That's a little bit of switcheroo for me.
Yeah.
You with Jabrina and me with Tay-Tay.
Yeah, I find that really interesting. And so you said because she couldn't sing.
I used to think that, yeah. Back when I was younger and very opinionated. Because I am not at all younger.
Well done, Mike. Well done. What I was going to say was I think it is an honest evaluation of her voice. Like, she didn't have the strongest voice. And she doesn't have a power voice. So I guess it kind of, it depends on what you're looking for. Like, she's not Kelly Clarkson. She's not Ariana Grande. But what she does have is a really wide range, shockingly.
Okay.
Don't you think? What's happening? What's happening?
It's just a really wide range.
Yeah, because she can sing very low, but then she can also like go into kind of a fluttery high. I find some of her songs very difficult to sing.
Okay.
And apparently when American Idol did their special Taylor episode, a lot of the contestants were like, she is very hard to sing. And they apparently didn't do a great job. I don't watch that show, but I might watch it just to see.
Just to see.
Just to
Butcher Taylor.
Them Butcher Taylor. That's right.
All right. Well, anywho, who else have you got on your list?
Okay. I do want to go back to what you were saying about Adam Levine and Maroon 5, though. Because I think when we talk about artists that we don't like, sometimes the music cannot be separated from the person, right? Sometimes it can. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that, actually.
I'll give an example for you.
Okay.
Matt Healy.
Matt Healy.
You like his band's music.
Yes, I do.
Do you like him as a person?
I
like in terms of the things he has said and
controversial? Yeah, I do.
You like him as a person?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've never met him. I have seen some interviews with him, and he's not like some, in a way, I was going to say he's not like some cliche rock star, but I guess in a way some people could say he is kind of like that.
Right.
But he seems more, I don't know what the word is, but I don't know. I have seen some interviews, and I thought some of the things that he was saying were really interesting, and I liked the way he was thinking about music and the way he was thinking about the issues around what it's like to be in the industry and what his experience was like. And I thought, yeah, this guy's kind of interesting.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Flawed?
I mean, he's
human.
made some racial remarks. He's made some interesting, like Nazi salutes on some of his.
Nazi salutes? I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's been filmed doing some of those.
Okay, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, anyways, that was one that I remember when you said that you liked him despite, I know he had some kind of controversy with Taylor. There was something going on. I don't know the details of that. Do you?
Well, he dated her.
Yeah, and then, but what was the controversy?
Yeah, I think
like
he broke
dumped
up
her
with
really
her.
rudely or something? Okay.
And
anyways.
left his typewriter behind.
Is that who she's referring to?
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I'm pretty sure most of that album is about him.
I think it's also about Joe, no?
Yeah, probably. But let's stop talking about her.
But I do like talking about Taylor.
No.
Okay. And then let's talk about, so Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Like, do you actually listen to Maroon 5 music? Do you enjoy it? Because
If it-
anytime he comes up, you...
Yeah. If it's on,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll listen to it. And I do have some Maroon 5 on my... I don't tend to intentionally put it on.
Right.
But I think that's also because we have lots of options to listen to. So, yeah, he gives me the ick in terms of what I've seen as him as a individual.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've talked about this with the voice thing with his foot's up on his chair and he's trying to be all cool. He just looks like a douchebag. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of vibe. It's probably more. It's not probably. It's definitely more to do with my own insecurities because
Right.
I don't see myself. I'm not a cool guy. Guys like that with all that confidence. I don't know. They just kind of
interesting.
It is funny though because they're what I said. It's not that all guys with confidence give me the ick or
Right.
I have that kind of response.
Right.
Because there are guys that have lots of confidence or that project confidence that I
Right.
don't feel that way
So
about.
what is it about him? What is it
Don't
about
know.
him sitting with his leg up that really drives you crazy?
I don't know. It just seems.
For example, what if he was doing that because he has back issues and he can't actually sit in a chair for however many hours they're filming those shows?
It's not that he's just sitting with his foot up.
It's the way he's
there's a
sitting?
whole thing about him. Like he's got this kind of, I don't know.
It seemed like when we were doing for a hot minute, our little recaps of The Voice, that any episode you saw, and even when he was coaching his teammates or his team members, you had nothing good to say about him. You didn't like the way he interacted with them. You didn't like the way he coached them. There was just nothing positive you could come up with. So it does feel like it's more of a deep-rooted.
Yeah. I probably am not giving this individual a chance because I can't get over it's just like Sabrina Carpenter. I don't like
her. But why?
I don't know. Well, okay, well, you tell me. Who are the people you don't like?
Nicki Minaj is the only one
Why?
that I could say hate. And that's a strong word because I don't know her as a person. But everything she's putting online these days for the last year, all of her very kind of anti-everyone, she's just hating on all sorts of people and, gone very right-wing, very Trump supporter.
So politically, you don't like her political views?
I don't like her music.
Okay.
I don't like her...
Even, what was the bass song?
All About the Bass?
No, was it bass? I don't know. It was like that. Down, da 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 down, da down, da 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 da.
I just can't stand any...
Get on the floor, da da da, give me some more.
No.
No?
No, I don't like any of her music.
Starship was meant to fly, hands up and touch the sky. Look at your humming.
That might be the only one that is not cringe-inducing.
What about the song, the Bieber song? And she does the rap on that.
Which one?
How does it go? What's that Bieber song?
I'm gonna look at
She does this rap segment of the song.
Beauty and a Beat?
Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beat.
I actually don't know that song.
You
at
don't
all.
know that song?
No.
Oh, it's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
And it looks like it was a very old song.
All I need is a beauty and a beat.
That is from...
That'll make my life.
Do you know when that was released?
I'm gonna say 2012.
Oh my God, give the guy a gold medal.
Was it 2012?
Yes, it was.
Hey! Right.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, so I can't comment on that one because I haven't actually heard it.
Okay. I'll play
But
that for you after.
I think she is a terrible excuse for a human being, and that makes it very hard for me. Like, I think she's one of the worst people right now. Her rants online, and she's so entitled. She basically has admitted that the reason she has gone from being a Democrat to a Republican Trump supporter is because something about she called Governor Newsom of California to take care of an issue for her, and he didn't respond to her calls. So how dare he?
Wow.
So yeah, she's just, I can't stand her. So she is the only artist I would say that haters gonna hate.
Mm-hmm.
Although maybe I'd put Kanye up there too. I have liked some of his old music, but I won't listen to it now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So those are the two that I could say that I have strong feelings against.
Okay.
But here are some that I don't like their music. I don't like their sound. And it's going to be quite controversial because they're both Canadian.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I know one of them.
Who do you think it is?
Tragically Hip?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's so bad to say.
Yeah. No, and we've talked about this on the
Yeah.
podcast before.
Do you like their music?
There are a couple of songs that I like,
Uh-huh.
but I was never a big fan of the Tragically Hip. It was not my vibe.
And conversely, with how I feel about Nicki Minaj, like I actually love them as people, like their political views and the way they stand up for, you know, the Indigenous community and all of that. But I just don't like the music. I don't like his voice.
Yeah.
And it feels really guilty saying that. And the other one
It's very anti-Canadian.
very anti-Canadian. And then the other one, do you want to guess?
Let's see. Buffy St. Marie.
Oh, well, first of all, I don't think she's even Canadian.
Oh, okay.
She, I think, is Italian.
Oh. Okay.
But no, Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, yeah, you did say that before. That's right.
Did
Bare
I?
Naked
Okay.
Ladies. Yeah. If
I
I
mean,
had $1 million.
I can't take their music seriously. I actually enjoy that song, but is it a song I would ever put on a playlist? Like what playlist? For what
Yeah.
mood?
Have you ever heard their version of is it Gordon Lightfoot? Or what was the song that they did? They did a remake of
Lovers in a Dangerous Time?
Lovers
Yeah.
in a Dangerous Time.
Yeah, you know what? Not bad.
Yeah.
I would say maybe of the songs that have been on the radio of theirs, that's maybe the only one that I would say is an actual song. Like the others, to me, just feel like they're something you'd play at a comedy show.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy the lyrics of If I Had $1 Million. I think it's quite hilarious, but I don't think it just
Not
doesn't.
serious enough.
It just doesn't
It's
sound
not
like
like a cup of espresso.
it doesn't sound like a song I would ever want to listen to.
Yeah. Well, they were a big deal at one point. I mean, I
They
can
were.
remember listening to them that Lovers in a Dangerous Time.
Yeah.
That was on I think their first record or something like that or whatever. I remember it was a cassette tape that my sister was dating this guy named Bart. And he liked the Bare Naked Ladies. I think they went to see them too when they were just like a Toronto band, you know. But little 6 Degrees of Separation.
Ooh.
One of the singers from that band is a friend of one of Don's best friends from high school.
Okay.
So I think they've met.
So one of the singers is one of Dawn's best friend's friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the island where Dawn's sister have 2 cottages that one of them we rent, we spent 2 weeks on. One of the band members has a cottage, like 5 cottages down.
Really? You guys ever socialize?
No.
Oh.
Never seen him up there.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
that.
no. Actually, that's Blue Rodeo. That's not Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh.
Okay. Never mind.
Never
Scratch.
mind.
Yeah.
All those Canadian bands just fall into one
No.
category for you.
I mean,
don't
Blue
they?
Rodeo, they
I do
were a
like their music.
staple.
Yeah.
Blue Road, yeah. Well, listen, did
fine.
a bit of research,
Oh, yeah.
and I got an article that I want to
Yes.
tell you about.
I too have done some research.
No, that's my territory.
Oh,
You're just supposed to say. You're
okay.
You're supposed to just sit here, be obnoxious,
I can do that.
tell some inappropriate stories,
I can do
personal stuff.
I can do that real well.
Yeah, swear a few times.
Okay.
I'm the one that does the research. Okay.
Fucking A. Okay.
Well, this 2017 Psychology Today article.
Okay. That's not where I thought you were going to go with this research.
Okay. The article is called Why We Can Sometimes Hate Music. It's by Associate Director of Music Therapy Coordinator and Associate Professor at Bauer School of Music, Kimberly Sina Moore.
And is this where is this?
Psychology Today. It's American.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So she writes, there's something to the idea that overexposure can diminish pleasure, and it's not unique to music. In the early 1970s, Daniel Berlin published a landmark Aesthetics and Psychobiology. Hang on a second. In the early 1970s, Daniel Berlin published the landmark Aesthetics and Psychobiology, exploring the connection between psychobiological arousal and the arts.
What is psychobiological arousal?
Well, let me just continue reading, and then it might explain. Part of the text included an exploration of the connection between arousal and pleasure, namely that there's a relationship between the complexity and familiarity of an aesthetic stimulus and one's liking of such a stimulus. Okay? To use music as an example, a song that's too complex or not familiar enough is commonly considered aversive. Think of the cliche about parents hating music of their children's generation, rock, rap, punk, metal, because it sounds like noise. To parents, that guitar is unfamiliar and thus difficult to listen to and understand. Conversely, music that's too simple or overly familiar is commonly considered boring, even aversive. Those retail workers experiencing fall into the category. So she had earlier in the article referenced retail workers that have to listen to
the same playlist
over and over again.
Like Christmas time?
Yeah. Ooh. Overexposure to holiday music lends itself to too much familiarity, which leads to an aversion to a certain song, artist, or even a whole genre. So, what do you think of that?
Okay, well, I had worked in a retail environment once. Where they did play the same old Christmas music. I'll say I never got tired of it.
Oh, really? You like the Christmas? Yeah.
I love Christmas music. I just love the season.
Yeah.
So there are specific songs, as we've discussed, Feliz Navidad, that drive me bonkers. But overall, and that's, I don't think that one was ever played as part of those playlists. But I don't get tired of Christmas music. And yeah, I mean, that's an interesting article because if I think of, for example, Espresso, which has been played ad nauseum, and maybe that's why I had such an intense dislike of it at first. I didn't really listen to the lyrics except for just the espresso part, but I didn't really know what she was saying, and I just found it infuriating, actually. But it's still played now, and now that I have kind of come full circle on Chabrina, whenever I hear that song, I love it.
Yeah, I think I was thinking something similar about how overexposure, in my experience, has actually led to not aversiveness,
more of an appreciation,
more like appreciation, or like, oh, it's like an earworm that gets stuck in your head, and then you become kind of like, it's not so bad, or you find yourself humming to it or something.
But not
like
with
that.
Sabrina.
I find when that song, especially on espresso, I do that a lot.
Okay.
Like if I'm out and I hear it in a store or something like that.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Isn't that sweet? I guess so. Like, it's actually, if you look at the lyrics.
I know. You're going to say they're cheeky. You say they're cheeky.
No, they are cheeky, but they're also, it's like the song is like, it's about how she has such an impact on this guy that he can't sleep because he's obsessed with her. And I want to dig. Well, I'm kidding. Okay, we need to dig down a little bit here.
Oh,
are you ready
do we?
to dig down, Mike?
Okay, dig. Okay. Go for it.
Because you have just acknowledged with Adam Levine, there is just something maybe I haven't given this person a chance, is what you've said, but you just have like a deep dislike.
Yeah.
So what is that about? Like, how can you acknowledge in your mind that you haven't really, that you're not able to give this artist a chance?
Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
Oh boy, okay. Get ready.
It's pretty much established that I am a bit of a pop, a consumer of the entertainment world stuff.
Right.
I totally recognize that this is also information that has been fed to me, right? So I don't know these people. I don't know what's actually happening. All I know is what's been fed, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that I really dislike one of the reasons why I really dislike Adam Levine is because I read this article about him sleeping with Jessica Simpson when she was married to Nick Leahy.
Oh my God.
I know. Isn't that weird? And I lost total respect for him and total respect for her after that point. I was just like, and I'm a grown adult, and I know that we are flawed, and sometimes people, maybe they had an open relationship. I have no idea. It's none of my business at all.
Right. Okay. So I just looked that up, and it says, following the collapse of her marriage, Simpson was spotted leaving his residence in January 2006. So you said it was because it was during their...
There was an article that I read where it actually happened. They actually did hook up while she was married.
Okay.
But again, the point I'm trying to make is it's unreasonable. It's completely has nothing to do with me at all in terms of I don't have a relationship with these people.
Right.
But for some reason that sticks in my head and I've lost respect for these two people.
Wait, sorry, who's the two?
Jessica Simpson and Nick Adam Levine.
Adam. Okay, I didn't realize you had respect for Jessica Simpson to begin with.
Well,
but, okay.
Everybody has my respect until they don't.
I see. Okay. So not to turn this into a therapy session, but when, one of the things I would constantly talk to my therapist about was, okay, if I acknowledge that I have this problem, and I know it's a problem, I want to change this problem, I cannot change this problem. Why can't it change? So I'm curious to know whether, you acknowledging that this is based on one article you read 20 years ago, why can't you let that go?
I don't know, Dr. Priya. I don't really know.
Interesting.
I haven't spoken to any therapists about this or really spent any time really thinking deeply about this. All I know is that I just don't have a lot of
we have time now
love.
to
we're not doing that. No.
Just to actually consider it.
No.
Okay. All right then. The little research that I did do was, I did some research, but I found a really interesting article on artists who hate other artists.
Ooh, okay.
So, and also there were many lists of the most hated artists, and some of those were
Nickelback.
Yes. Creed, Linkin Park, Slipknot. Some interesting choices, but people really have a hate on for Nickelback, which I've never understood, and they are the most successful rock band ever, apparently. So I don't think they care that everybody hates them.
And also Canadian.
Yeah. So I like their music, and I loved the song they did for the Spider-Man movie. So there you go. Okay, so here are some interesting artists who have hated other artists. Okay. Bob Dylan hated Kiss.
Okay.
And he said about Kiss, he said, if you want rock and roll, you can go see Kiss and rock and roll all the way down to the pit. This was the start of his belief that Simmons and his satanic face-painted cohorts were on their way to hell. So he had...
When was that?
That was...
Given?
Oh, God. It doesn't say an actual year, but it does say it was when he was performing at the University of Arizona. And the audience had grown tired of him singing songs about praising Christ. So that's when he kind of got into if you don't like the Christ songs, go and see the Antichrist musicians.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of interesting because I'd never heard of any of these artists hating on other artists. So these were all fascinating to me. The other one was Joni Mitchell. Really not a fan of Madonna. Really not a fan of Madonna.
Really? When?
Again, there's no specific dates here, but it seems like it was in the earlier stages of her career.
Okay.
But curiously, also Paul McCartney said that Madonna was no better than a, quote, fairly average porn movie, unquote. And Mitchell said, music has become burlesque over the last few years. Video's done that. Every generation has to be more shocking than the last. But at a certain point, you've got to reel it in because decadence ultimately isn't that hip. Our country is going down the tubes from it. It's rotten to the core. And I think women can be more than decorative.
Interesting.
I thought that was interesting.
I would love to know when these quotes were given. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't say specifically, but she goes on to say, someone like Madonna can be seen as a feminist hero because she's exploiting her own sexuality rather than being exploited by some man. That's an interesting idea, but what's the difference between her and a hard hooker, you know? Who's being exploited there? She's reveling in herself too. Then she added, she's got that whore Madonna thing built in. She's like a living Barbie doll, but a little bit on the blue side. It's a terrible role model, she goes on to say. Like she really had a lot to say about that.
That's interesting because with Madonna releasing this new album, have you, I don't know what your Instagram feed's like, but I'm just like, every second thing is some promotion for Madonna.
I have not seen any of that. Her new album.
Well, she's on my feed. And actually just yesterday, there was a photo on one of these posts of Madonna, Cher, and Joni Mitchell. A picture of the three of them together.
Really?
At some party or something.
When could you tell when that was?
She was definitely younger.
Okay.
Like I would say she was probably at an earlier stage in her career. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I wonder if these artists, if they were making these comments when they were younger, I wonder if their appreciation changed over time
that too.
as, a fellow artists.
Yeah, I wonder because Joni Mitchell is still around and Madonna is releasing her new album. I wonder whether she's changed her opinion on that. But why would she when you haven't? So there's that.
Well, yeah, Joni Mitchell and I were basically the same people.
But I think you look at Joni Mitchell and she's one of the greatest songwriters, they say. And Madonna's lyrics, has she ever been referred to as a good songwriter? I don't think anyone has ever discussed.
But I think as artists, there's way more to it than just being a songwriter.
Absolutely.
We just said earlier, Taylor Swift wasn't known for having a great voice.
Yeah.
But she's definitely known for being a great songwriter.
Yes.
So
but also a great performer.
And a great performer. Yeah. No, and that's no diss to her. It's more like, I think artists have different strengths and
for sure.
They're what they might get recognition or respect for different aspects of their. It could be that Joni Mitchell is impressed with Madonna for her longevity. I don't know.
Could be. And also, I wonder what the feelings would be on the other side. Like, what does Madonna think of Joni Mitchell? Because maybe from her perspective, she thinks, oh, she's a good songwriter, but she's boring to watch live. Because you could say that. There's different aspects, like you say, of artistry, and not everybody is exactly going to hit all the points. So, for example, I'm going to see Casey Musgraves later this summer.
Yeah.
And I have been wondering what her concert might be like. I have no idea. I've never seen any clips of her on stage. But coming from seeing artists like the Eras Tour or big productions, I wonder, is that going to be her style?
I picture it to be more like the Dixie Chicks when we went to see them.
Yeah,
artists performing and
just basically sitting on their stools for most of it, or standing. Not really doing much.
Performing.
There's no dancing. There's no real
but
massive
is Casey
production.
Musgraves a
That's my question.
Dancing pop?
No, I don't. I don't have no idea.
What's her music genre?
Country.
Oh, okay.
Do you not know her at all?
I know the name and I've heard a couple of her songs, but why would she be dancing to country?
Well,
it's not like there's it's a. I don't know. Have you ever been to a country concert where they have backup dancers and there's routines and stuff?
I cannot remember the last time I've been to a country music artist concert.
Oh, okay.
Like a big country artist.
Yeah.
So I think the last one I saw was probably Rascal Flatts. And did we see that together
at
the amphitheater? So I don't.
Did we see Dixie Chicks before Rascal Flatts?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the same couple of years.
Yeah.
But Rascal Flatts, I don't recall having any dancers or anything.
That seems totally weird.
I know, but they're also a band. It's not just it's the front man and the band, right? So they're kind of known as a whole group. Same with Dixie Chicks. It's 3 of them, or now the Chicks as they are called. But when it's just one performer on stage, I just wonder, what are you going to do to fill up?
What did John Mayer do?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not. It's not a criticism at
No,
all.
no, I know. But I'm more. I think I might be criticizing you and thinking, how could you not like? How are you expecting that she's going to have
No,
some big
I'm
show?
not
Or
expecting anything. That's what I'm just musing. Like, what will her show be like? Will she be? Will she have any kind of like stage production? Or will it just be her on stage with her band and her singing and moving around the stage? Not that I'm opposed to that at all. I'm not there for a dog and pony show. I'm there to see her sing.
Yeah.
But I'm very curious. So, and I only brought that in because we were talking about Madonna, Joni Mitchell, two very different kind of performers. And in this analogy, I'm thinking that Taylor is sort of the Madonna and Casey is sort of the Joni Mitchell. Like, I don't expect her to put on a big old fancy show.
Right.
But maybe she will.
Maybe she will.
Who knows?
There might be some fireworks.
There might
be
be some
dogs and
fireworks.
ponies.
There might be some dogs and ponies. I know that she has a mariachi band opening for her.
Oh, well, there you go.
Which is interesting.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so here's a couple of other hateful things that artists have said about other artists.
Okay.
Keith Richards called Prince an overrated midget.
Oh.
That's harsh.
That's harsh. Yeah.
That is harsh.
I disagree.
100%.
I don't think Prince is at all overrated. That's my view.
I would
super talent.
Yes, challenge him on that. That's a stupid thing to say. He also accused he was not a fan of Elton John. He called dear old Elton John an old bitch. His writing is limited to songs about dead blondes.
Huh. Well, I don't disagree with the old bitch part, and I'm sure Elton doesn't disagree
I'm sure he doesn't either. Yep. Yeah, and then Elton John's response was,
okay.
It would be awful to be like Keith Richards. He's pathetic. It's like a monkey with arthritis trying to go on stage and look young. I have great respect for the Stones, but they would have been better if they had thrown Keith out 15 years ago.
Oh, dear
Who knows
God.
when that was said?
Drama.
Okay, the final one I have, this one was kind of surprising. Elvis. Can you guess who he hated?
Elvis.
Who is another big artist around that time?
I'm thinking of what was his name? Frank Sinatra or something like that.
No, the Beatles.
Oh.
Yes, he was of the opinion that the Beatles laid the groundwork for many of the problems we are having with young people by their filthy, unkempt appearances and suggestive music.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hips moving in all sorts of directions and all the pelvic thrusts.
I think the context of some of these quotes is a bit misleading.
Well,
because they're a snippet in time.
Yes.
And also, for Elvis to say that about the Beatles when there was the British invasion, when you think about the British invasion and
it took over.
Yeah. And so, he's probably threatened a little bit.
I would think so.
Who knows if he had really taken on his rock persona at that point, or if he's still doing gospel or wasn't. Because didn't Elvis start doing gospel?
He started doing more like blues kind of songs, I think.
Okay.
But he was he was a huge star, but then I think the Fab Four kind of came and overshadowed him by that time.
Right.
Do you know it's rumored that he offered to spy on John Lennon for Richard Nixon?
Really?
To drum up charges that would have Lennon deported from the land of the free, good old America.
I don't.
Haters gonna hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have another take on some of the research I did, and I know we've got to wrap this up soon, but there's this neuroscience article from 2025 by Julia Grimmett.
Did you say neuroscience?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience. Okay.
And the article's called "When Music Falls Flat: Why Some Brains Don't Enjoy Music."
Oh.
Some people feel absolutely nothing when listening to music, and not because of bad taste. A rare condition called specific musical anhedonia, Anhedonia, involves a disconnect between the brain's auditory and reward system, making music emotionally flat, even though other rewards like food or money still trigger pleasure. New insights from researchers explore how this condition reveals the nuanced ways our brains process different types of rewards. It challenges the idea that our reward system is all or nothing and opens doors to studying other highly specific anhedonias.
I like that word, first of all, anhedonias. That would be a very sad state.
Yeah.
That and not having any sense of taste. I think, how could you enjoy life?
How could you don't enjoy food? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons why I thought this article was interesting was because I started off by saying I can't really think of any music that I hate. There's some music that I don't like or I don't understand. And I think that's probably because I do enjoy music. Music is something that provides joy regardless of whether it's a genre that I like or not. And yesterday we were headed up to Don's sister, Elizabeth, shout out to Elizabeth, and Doug, who were hosting a family brunch. And the Uber driver that picked us up, what did he have on?
Indian music?
Bob Marley playlist.
Oh, right.
It was it was like some sort of like streaming system, and it was all Bob Marley. And it took us 55 minutes to get there.
Oh my God, Mike.
And we've talked about this in the past.
Yes, we have.
I'm not a huge Bob Marley fan.
That's right.
Was I humming along and singing some of the lyrics to the songs that I know? Yes, absolutely. So again, thinking about this article and thinking about people who have this condition where there's a disconnect between enjoying the music and like the music and them getting some pleasure out of it. That is not my case. I do get pleasure out of music, and it doesn't really matter what the genre is. And so, though, I think that's one of the reasons why I really struggled with coming up with a list of hating.
Yes.
In this context.
And again, that is a very strong word. There are no artists on my list, with the exception of Kanye and Nicki, that I can say I hate their music. I just cannot, for the life of me, appreciate it. Really. So, but it would be a sad, sad thing not to be able to appreciate music in general.
Yeah. You wouldn't be listening to this podcast.
No. And how would you have a kitchen dance party? Do you just not dance then?
Probably not.
You don't
They'd
dance.
never go to karaoke either.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, there is a possibility.
Are you going to really put that out there?
I'm going to, because it could happen. We could manifest it.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting it.
Okay. Oprah,
that
listen.
Mike and I might be hosting a karaoke session at least once, and then hopefully on a regular basis in downtown Toronto. So keep an eye out for that.
All right. Are we done?
We are. I just want to ask Vi, how did I do today? Did I do better? I'm trying. I really, really am trying.
And little listeners, for those of you that aren't my mother, you can also let us know how we did today.
They can also
Specifically how
slide
Priya
in.
did. Yeah. How can they do that?
They can slide right in. Like if Vi can figure that out, into our DMs.
That's right. On
Insta. Slide into our DMs on the Insta at The Little Podcast. That's LIITL.
And you can also email us at lifeisinthelyrics@gmail.com.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening to this episode, and you will be hearing us next Wednesday.
You always will be hearing us next Wednesday, folks.
Yeah.